What's happening, guys? My name is Scott Mendenhall. Welcome to the Whatever Vlog. If you're brand new around here, so glad you are with us. Would you subscribe? We're a young family in the tundra of Minnesota, raising 7 children from the ages of 10 to 7 or 8 months old. We document life and we put out daily content. I haven't been here a while, and when I say daily content, our subscribers, you're saying, you haven't been here for a while. You know what? That's because I look more like Jabba the Hutt. I got so sick, I surrendered myself to the couch for 7 days. It was miserable. Like, I lost so much weight and I lost a beard and all kinds of stuff. Do you like no beard? We are talking about a topic today on a Tuesday, which we call Triple T Tuesday around here. It's one topic, 3 minutes on a Tuesday. We're talking about my marriage. Holly and I have been married for 17 years. We grew up together. We've known each other since like 5th grade, and every time we tell the story, it goes back a grade, so next time we 4th grade, and eventually we met each other in the hospital we were born in the same hospital. It'll just be that kind of story. Well, we're gonna talk about 3 things that have helped our marriage and avoid a lot of things in our marriage over 17 years, okay? So let's get to our intro video.
Never want to get married.
Nope.
Never want kids.
Not a chance.
Ever.
Never. Is that so bizarre?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I just don't see the value in it. All right, sell it to me.
What?
Sell me marriage.
We are not trying to convince you about marriage and that your marriage needs to be like our marriage. That's not the heart of this. The heart is to inspire you where you are. Remember, our channel exists to help people where they are in life. We want you to love life. We want you to do life with a smile. We want you to have joy. We want you to see the humor in life, all those things. I mean, that's what we try to convey in every video. And I understand not every marriage is perfect. Wait, no marriage is perfect because it's 2 human beings coming together trying to do life together, and you just butt heads. It's my world and your world come together, and it's just like this. And so how do you make it more like this, where it's gears working together to make life work instead of...
Come on, you knew I was working today and I made that meal, and you could have thought to yourself, you know, you could have said, yeah, I think I'm gonna get Brooke some flowers.
You said on our very first date that you don't like flowers, that they're a waste of money.
Every girl likes flowers, Gary.
You say that you don't like flowers. I'm supposed to take that to mean that you do like flowers?
No, this is not about, you're not getting it. You're not getting this, Gary. Okay, it's not about the lemons, it's not about the flowers, it's not about the dishes. It's just, how many times do I have to drop hints about the ballet?
See, the thing I love about my wife is this very cliche stuff I'm gonna say, but it's so you understand it. She completes me, she really does.
You complete me.
Like last week when I was surrendered to the couch in sickness, I was so much more at peace and happy in life when she sat in the room knitting little mittens for our dog's feet. It just made me feel good because she was in the room. That's just what I'm talking about. She makes me laugh at things that I wouldn't normally laugh at because she just makes life that exciting. And I want that for you in every relationship that you're in. So if you're married, dating, engaged, can I give you 3 things that Holly and I have used in our marriage that have gotten us 17 years down the road and survived raising 7 children? First thing that we have adopted to in our marriage and actually our relationship is never going to bed angry.
Some reason my life function ceased. What would you do?
I would incinerate your carcass in the tradition of Obadiah the Obtuse and put it in a clean, dry place.
We don't go to bed angry, and here's why. Is because if you go to bed angry, you wake up the next day not knowing why you went to bed angry. You just know you're angry at that said person, and then that anger becomes bitterness because they hurt you. That bitterness becomes rage, and that rage becomes a weapon of self-destruction to that relationship. So don't go to bed angry at anyone. There's been plenty of times that we have laid in bed staring in the darkness of the night and someone eventually goes, I can't sleep, and then it's, I can't sleep, and then we begin to talk it out, which leads me to the next thing I've heard so many counselors in movies and in life say.
Sometimes we forget how to do the easiest thing in the world, which is just to talk to each other.
Talk it out. It's simple. It's conversation. So recognize when you're angry at each other, then have a conversation about why you're angry, and then talk about, well, when you say this makes me feel like this, it's sharing your context, which is all good and healthy. In conversations, it's not just when you're angry, it's like sharing your dreams and your aspirations. I love to hear about Holly's take on life, her perspective on raising our kids, her perspective on the movie that we just watched and she slept in. I like to hear about her perspective on fishing and sports. I love it when we get a chance to communicate, and you're sitting there going, you have 7 kids, how do you communicate? And we talk when our kids are around. We save the big stuff, maybe the things that you don't want to talk around the kids for later in the evening, but we talk about everything. Now there's plenty of times where we go, we're not communicating well enough and we have to adjust things, but we talk about everything. There's no secrets in marriage. There are no secrets. There's no separate bank accounts. It's one thing, it's ours together, no secrets, because secrets in marriage ends in destroying the relationship.
Lies, distrust, mixed messages. This is turning into a real marriage.
Thank you, John Travolta, for setting up the next point, is that most people view marriage as that. It's just a lot of lying and deceit. If you're lying and being deceitful in a relationship, that's not a healthy relationship. So, talk it out. Don't go to bed angry. And the third thing is make everything absolutely fun. Even being sick and surrender to a couch, make it fun. Put a smile on people's faces. Try to make even the scariest moments in life and the shakiest moments in life fun. And we try to videotape all the fun we're having here at the whatever vlog, because we want life to be fun for our kids and our family. And when our kids move on, we still want to have fun. If you're in a spot and you're in a relationship and it is on the rocks, the verge of collapse.
Now it's my fault that you don't feel satisfied.
Everything is my fault? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying
crazy.
that.
You don't look at me. You don't ever ask me how I am.
You haven't looked at me in 10 years.
I'm crazy and everything is my fault and my family is awful and nothing at all is your fault.
Would you take one of these 3 things and implement them in and try it? And don't just actually try it. Let's steal another line from a great movie, my friend Yoda.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It's not trying this or try something, it's do. Begin to have conversations. Share your dreams. Begin to have fun again. Begin to not go to bed angry at each other, because these are the things that you can build on in your relationship. I'm not promising you anything from this. I'm not promising you that you'll be married for 17 years, but I know that when you looked at that said person's eyes many, many years ago and you fell in love, it was not a trial thing. It wasn't, let's get married and if it doesn't work out, we'll just resign to divorce. That's not what you did. You got married because you fell in love and they completed you and you saw something in them. Find yourself back in that mode again and keep fighting for that relationship. It's well worth it. Implement one of these 3 things and I promise you, if you stay at it, you'll get the results that you're looking for. The problem is that we quit before we get said results. Always quit tomorrow, but never today. I could keep going on and on about this, but in the heart of shooting this video all day long, this video's got to come to an end. And so we'll end it right there. I hope those 3 things have helped you in your marriage. I know that it has helped our marriage in 17 years. When somebody asks us about our marriage, it is always, man, this is the best thing we've ever done. It's easy. It's not the hardest thing we've ever done. If you want to know what the hardest thing that we've ever done in our life, we'll talk about that at some other point, but it's not marriage. It's not. It is one of the most rewarding things that Holly and I have been a part of. And I should have had her here for the video, but somebody's got to wrestle down the 7 kids, right? All right, if you're still watching, would you subscribe to our channel? Become a fan of the Whatever Vlog. We'll see you tomorrow as we have the footage from when I turned 40. We have a lot of catching up to do. What race did you guys pick for me to do, an Ironman or marathon? We're going to talk all about that this week. All right, guys, have a fabulous Tuesday night. Bye.